Welcome to Griffin's Gaming Guides. In this video we're going after a God of War Ragnarök trophy, It Was a Good Day, where you need to retrieve Mardoll. Mardoll can be retrieved in Vanaheim when you have Freya as a companion as part of the Freya's Missing Piece favour, and I recommend going back to Vanaheim once you have acquired the Dropnir Spear, as you will have some tough enemies to take down along the way and you might be a bit underpowered on your first visit. Either way, once you're ready, go to the Mystic Gateway at Freya's camp, then have Freya fire a sonic arrow at the log on your left to clear the path, and then row your boat along the river, taking a right when the river opens up and follow it around to the Cliffside Ruins dock. Now just while we're rowing down the river, you will have a fair few things to do and you are going to have some tough enemies to take down. So if you need to upgrade your armour, upgrade your weaponry, anything you need to do, make sure that you've done that before trying to get this favour done. So I'm going to be jumping in and out of this video, just kind of giving you a guide on what you need to do, so I'll see you in a minute. Right, we're just coming up on the Cliffside Ruins dock. Now, what you need to do here is basically clear the enemies and then climb up the wall over to your left, go around and jump across the platforms up above you to your left, where you're going to be clearing some red vines. Right, so now that we're up here, we're going to jump over to the far left platform, look straight ahead to the red vines, and then have Freya fire 3 runic arrows going to the left, where you can use your Blades of Chaos to send a blast into the sigils to cause a chain reaction, clearing the vines, which will then drop a gold chain. You need to make your way back down to the ground and climb up.
Looks like that worked.
Such power corrupts. My poor friends need to be freed of it.
Gunhild needs my help.
So, what's it like, being back?
Like I haven't come back at all.
Once you've climbed up the chain, use your chisel on the dish to be able to reveal a runic word. Press square to have Freya speak the word. That will then lower the Pilgrim Gate. Go back down to your boat and row around to the Goddess Falls dock point.
The runic word appeared over there. See it? Mecking. We should be able to reach the wedding site now. The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done. I've lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it. We were happy once. For a time, foolishly believed the peace.
Once you've made your way round to the Goddess Falls dock point, just simply clear out the enemies and then you're going to climb up the back wall, jump across the grapple point and then climb up the wall to your right, take a left and then go forward, where you're going to be able to open up your way into the Vanir Shrine, where you're going to have quite a powerful boss to take down.
Do you know why I left that night, Mimir?
Only a hunch.
He showed me who he really was. Odin asked me to cast a protection spell on him. The one I used on my son. But the way it drove our boy mad, I refused. He was furious. throwing every object he could find, destroyed the room. There was only coldness after that. I tried to make it work, but...
No one could have lived like that, Your Majesty.
Allow me. Food now. I never thought I'd come back here. Reavers, of course.
Once you're in the Vanir Shrine, take out the couple of Reavers that are lurking around, which will wake up a Soul Eater. Now, the only way you can damage this thing is when it opens up its core to fire an ice blast at you. You need to then throw your axe or a Dropnir Spear into the kind of hole. Now, if you stand over to the left, where I was standing just there, you're going to be able to get a good few hits in without worrying about the Soul Eater attacking you, as it simply can't get through that mushroom that you're hiding behind. So it's basically a case of rinse and repeat. You will have an opportunity on screen, like you just saw there, to run up to it, press R3, you're going to be able to inflict some heavy damage, but then it will kind of shrug you off. Keep rinsing and repeating until you finally take the big guy down, and then deal with all of the Reavers that spawn. Once the Soul Eater and subsequent enemies are down, go straight forward to the edge of the platform and look over to your right to see a blue disc behind the raised bridge you can throw Dropnir through, and then go around in front of the bridge, taking care not to be hit too many times by the pod firing poison spikes at you. Have Freya fire 3 runic arrows, ensuring that you get the red vines to the right of the bridge in the first arrow, and then create 2 more sigils down the cliff face, enabling you to fire a blast with your blades to cause another chain reaction, clearing the vines, then throw a spear through the blue disc, dropping the footbridge down.
So much about...
Right, now you need to follow the path up and around, taking care not to get hit by the poison pods, clear out the enemies, and then look over to your right to find the main pod you can clear with another blast from your blades, which will get rid of all of the poison throwing pods around. Continue making your way through the area, getting past the ambush to the 2 revenants waiting for you, which will go down a lot easier if you use arrows to disrupt their attacks. Then head to Freya when you can, following the prompts on screen.
My circlet's here.
It's on that pedestal by the balcony!
We must remove these creatures first. It belonged to you.
A symbol of commitment.
Once Freya has destroyed the circlet, you will be able to go over to the right and then clear the vines out of the way. Use the chisel on the dish, matching the pattern, and then head straight opposite the vine entrance and clear the red vines out of your way. Obviously, sigil arrow and then a blast of your blades, and then go through and kick the chain down. Slide down the chain and clear the enemies, then go over to the runic word where you will be told it's incomplete.
I can't read that from here. Let's head back and I can take a better look. I thought I'd feel peace by breaking it. But I feel nothing.
Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in a circlet.
You may be right. The word isn't complete. It's missing a piece.
So from here, you then need to turn around and head over to the right to see a section of wall with a circular door looking up to your left and clearing yet more red vines out of the way. And then if you look above the doorway, you will see 3 small circles which you need to aim at and have Freya send 3 runic arrows into the middle of each one. Then hit the middle one with a blast from your blades, which might take a couple of attempts, but it will work eventually if you adjust your aim slightly.
That's it.
So from here, head through and follow the path up and around, taking out the Reaver, who is being buffed from an enemy that you can't get to yet. So either use your best attacks or activate your Spartan Rage to take it down, then go around to the left and follow the path up and around, taking out everyone who stands in your way. Once all of the enemies are down, head over to Freya, wait for her to destroy the chalice, then go to the left, where she will clear yet more vines, enabling you to use your chisel on the dish, completing the runic word below you then need to run back down to.
Reconciliation. We drank from the lover's chalice until we could hardly stand. I confided in him that night about wanting an apology from Freyr. Odin reassured me that he'd be the only family I'd need. And I believed him. The word is complete, but I still can't read it from here. Let's head back down.
Better now?
No. The pain only grows. Will I never be free of it? What more do I need to do?
Once you've prompted Freya to speak the word, cross the bridge that forms, then clear the way through the wall with your chisel, go through and watch the cutscene where Freya will eventually retrieve Mardoll, unlocking your trophy in the process. So that's how to do the God of War Ragnarok It Was a Good Day trophy. I do hope that the guide's helped you out. If it has, please do me a massive favour. Check out the website, griffinsgamingguides.com. We're going to have the complete God of War Ragnarok trophy guide up very, very soon. Make sure that you check it out. And yeah, take care of yourselves. And we look forward to seeing you back here at Griffin's Gaming Guides.
My final tie to Asgard. We drove that sword into the pillar together. The sword was forged for the ceremony. A symbol of our union. Mona.
The stone refuses to let go.
Mona! The deepest wounds form the strongest bonds. Bastard said it as part of our vows. I hate it when he's right. Asgard holds a part of me I can't sever. I bond to my son. To the Valkyries. That damn realm isn't just Odin's. It belongs to me, too. The pain he caused is his. I refuse to keep holding on to it. This sword no longer holds our legacy. But it will serve as mine.
A much more fitting use for it.